next guest tonight is an Emmy-nominated actor and comedian you know from shows like Community, The Soup, The Bear, and House of Villains. He stars in Animal Control, which airs Thursday nights on Fox and streams the next day on Hulu. Let's take a look.
You have two seating options, passenger side or center console.
Emily, Frank won't let me drive.
Frank, be nice and let him drive.
When'd you call Emily?
Before I left the house, Scooch.
Can't believe I should have chosen Templeton.
You might want to adjust the mirrors in the seat.
A joke about my stature. Sorry, we can't all be blessed with Frankenstein's height and personality.
It's a big vehicle. You need clear lines of sight.
All I see is a sulky Sally about to have the ride of his life.
Okay.
Stay in the truck, Frank.
Please welcome back to the show our good friend Joel McHale!
Let's go. Let's go. It's for everybody. Let's take some selfies. Come on in. Come on in. You want to sit in the chair? Do you want to see? Come on. Let's see what it's like. Just sit here. Just take a here. Sit. See, it's part of the tour. No. You can sit in that one. That's great.
Okay. Hi, happy birthday.
Okay. That was great. All right, beat it. See? That was.
You know, anytime you want to run by what your plans are before
Before I come out here? No, I take my Vyvanse and then who knows what's gonna happen.
I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy
also,
to see you.
I'm excited for you based on your jersey. Like, we text a lot during the season.
We do.
And I think we appreciate we're the same kind of sports fans. So as your friend, I'm very excited that the Seahawks are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I am. A lot of my emotions go into it, and it becomes unnatural and a problem. And
Yeah. Your family's not that into it.
I burst out crying when the last two games.
Yeah.
And my wife now is just like, "What the is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry. That Sam Darnold's come a long way." And,
you tell your sons, like, he's like another son to me.
yeah, and they're like, "Are you gonna help with my homework?" So I am.
It's very exciting,
deeply-
and it's a little, not unfinished business, but like it's a little bit of a revenge game. 2015 Super Bowl, that was a very unkind ending for Seahawks fans.
Thanks for bringing it up, ass.
And look, nobody dislikes the Patriots more than Mr. Guy right here. So
I'm very. Yes.
So I was
we're
sad that day, and I would just like you to even the ledger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was there that day too. So,
Yeah.
but I have. I sacrificed a chicken this morning, and I do a couple of fun voodoo things. So I think we're gonna be okay.
The Seahawks were 14-3 this year. You went to 3 games.
Yep.
What was the Seahawks record in the games you went to?
Look, those were rebuilding games, and
Is it really true that they went 0-3 in the games you went to?
Yes.
And won every game you didn't?
Yes, and have some Seahawks fans said, "Please stay away from the Super Bowl." And I was like, imagine if I actually had that power, guys. And knowing me, I would have monetized that years ago.
Yes.
And be like, "You want your team to lose? I'm showing up. $1 million and I'll do it." So yes, I went to all 3 losses.
You actually, all jokes aside, you won a little money at the Super Bowl last year because you got a secondhand tip.
Yeah, so I went to last year's Super Bowl, and where the Eagles and the old Chiefs were playing.
Yeah.
And I was at a party, and Tom Brady happened to be at. I'm going to drop a lot of names now. Kevin Spacey. Wait, no, just. And then Bill Cosby said, I was like, what is
I don't think you
happening?
know how name dropping works.
Yeah, okay.
You're doing it wrong.
Anyway, Weinstein was like, "Let me tell you how you're gonna." I was like, "Oh no!" And then I went back to dinner with Armie Hammer, and Wait, where was the story go? Oh, right. Okay. So I was at a party, and it was like a Fox Sports party.
Gotcha.
They were and Rob Lowe was there. Mr. Legend Rob Lowe, and he was like, I just talk to Rob Lowe all the time, by the way, and he walked over and he was like, I was just in a conversation with Tom Brady, and Tom just happened to very casually say, you know, there's a scenario where the Eagles are going to blow out the Chiefs, I think. And then I heard that, and I called my degenerate gambling friend, or my friend called him. That's Chris Mintz-Plasse, and I'm not kidding. He played McLovin in Superbad. Jeez, what a dick I am. And so
No, he'll be happy that the names you dropped were Cosby, Weinstein, Hammer, and
great.
your buddy.
Kevin Spacey. I
and
said that
Ham,
earlier.
And Tom Brady. So
Yeah,
he's
this
a
great. And when the folks who got to sit up here show this back, they're like, just keep going. No, so I heard that and I was like, well, I think Tom Brady has got a pretty good football intelligence here. So the first time in my life, I placed a bet. And I've done okay, guys. So I was like, why not? It's secondhand information about Tom Brady. So I put $1,000 on the game, and it paid 11 times back.
Wow.
And I donated all that money to myself. And so, thank you. I am deeply. I'm sorry about your Stillers.
That's all right. It wasn't meant to be. By the way, Gronk, another Patriot legend, has been on a couple episodes of Animal Control.
He has, and he's tremendous.
And is it true he shows up totally prepared?
Yes, unlike most actors, he knows all his lines.
Yeah.
And he had a zebra in this one. He ate that entire thing.
He ate the zebra?
Yes, but they don't believe. It's weird that you kind of believe me.
Yeah.
And he did not. That was his pet zebra. So he appeared this year, and he saw me right after. The first time I met him, I was like, "Hey, man, I'm a Seahawks fan." He was like, "Oh, I broke your heart," and I was like. But then this year, because we lost to the 49ers season opener, and so Gronk was like, "Don't worry. The 49ers are not as good as you think, and the Seahawks don't realize how good they are yet."
So Gronk was on top of it, too?
He was right.
Gronk and Brady are a couple of soothsayers.
But then he just chose the Patriots to win the Super Bowl, which I guess he has to.
He has to. Yeah, you can't be mad at that. Was the zebra the favorite animal you worked with on Animal Control?
He was one of my very favorites, and we went on a couple of dates. But Sarah found out, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I got to ride a camel and some horse. Oh, yeah, there's the camel.
A picture of you and the camel. Did you enjoy riding a camel? It doesn't look fun.
This cat, they go, before I got on, they said, what's the camel's name? They go, Mayhem. And I said, great, okay. Is there another camel named Accident? And so I was like, all right. And they were like, hey, will you get to know the camel beforehand? And I was like, absolutely. So I smoked some cigarettes with him, of course. And I got on there, and he was totally cool. And then the trainer said, hey, if he takes off, just know that he's having a great time. And just hold on. And I was like, thank you. Great advice. Good thing I have a saddle, and oh wait, no saddle, and then I was on him, and then he sat down. So his front legs, when the camel sits, they go like that, which all of a sudden it's like you're on a Black Diamond ski run, and then he fully sat down, and then the guy goes, "Hey, you didn't fall off and break your neck. That's great." And most people do, and he goes, "Just so you know, he sat down. It means he's happy." And
oh wow. It seemed like this guy, no matter what Mayhem did, would be like, that means he's happy. If he takes off, he's happy. If he sits down, he's happy.
He was the nicest Canadian camel I had ever met. He was a good,
a good camel. I got a lot more questions for you. We'll be right back.
I'll bring up some more.
With much more, Joel McHale.
Welcome back, everybody.
Good to have you back.
Welcome back. We're here with Seth. Oh, so the last time I saw Seth, we had dinner plans.
We did.
And with Mr. John Oliver.
We did. It was a very fun.
And
we've had dinner before.
Yeah,
it's a good group.
It's a great hang. And last time,
John and I sat down at the steakhouse, and Seth had texted a couple times. He's like, "Where are you guys? Okay, what time?" And then 15 minutes in, we were like, Seth, you were like, "I can't make it.
Yeah.
Sorry." So John and I just, we just stared at an empty chair, like in the movie Coco, where you like leave a chair out for the dead relative, and then John and I are having a great romantic time, and so then at the end of the night, we're very sad you weren't there, and then we realized why he had called, because he paid for everything.
I did. Yeah.
And that was extremely kind. 5% tip. It was weird. No, so the next time we go out to dinner, let's get John to pay.
Okay, I think that is only fair.
That would be.
This is really exciting. You're going to be in Scream 7.
Scream 7, yes.
They tried to get you.
Yeah.
You played hardball on the first 6.
I did, yeah.
They wouldn't hit your quote, and they finally paid to get you. Are you happy about your placement on the poster?
Well, strangely, in the movie, this is actual size of everybody in the movie. It's a whole new. Yeah. So I'm nearest to the 7.
You're nearest to the 7, yeah.
Look at that.
The funny thing is, you're so much taller than them. They really had to shrink you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah. No. And then look at him. Look, Ghostface is tiny.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Do you guys want to know who the killer is? Oh, you don't? You don't want to know who the killer is?
Yeah. Did you like?
The killer is Ghostface. All right.
I haven't kept up on Scream.
What?
Different killer every
Don't you
time?
research your guests at all?
If you'd have been in the first 6, I would have looked into it. But different is Ghostface a different person every time?
I don't know.
Don't try to save it.
Yeah. No. Well, look. There's been multiple Ghostface killers.
Sure. I'm just like wondering if it's because like there's only one Jason.
True.
Yeah.
But that's why. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. And well, all right.
It would be like if you came out and you're in the new Friday the 13th. You're like, you guys want to know who Jason is? Jason.
I guess in those movies you'd be like this.
No, because again, I'm gonna catch up.
How far did you get?
On the Screams?
You to 6? You got to 6? No.
No. I did 1. And then life got crazy. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Well,
you threw out the first pitch at a Seattle Mariners game, and man, people showed up.
Yeah, you missed the part where it says Joel McHale, actor and comedian. No, seriously.
But that's very. I was like the retro Mariners logo.
Yes, I actually. You can see how excited the Mariner player is.
Yeah.
I got to throw it to my 17-year-old.
Oh, that's exciting. I mean, yeah. I did it once at Fenway Park. Like, no one, they do it. The reason you've never seen one actually is they do it so much earlier than the game.
This was the 7th inning stretch. I threw it to my kid, and that's from the mound, and he was like, "You better get over the plate, Dad." And then I washed his mouth out with soap, and I said, "All right, great, yeah." Did you like the standard uniform pants there?
Yeah. What happened?
I was doing an army movie right next to it, and I'm wearing the same boots. All right, great, great.
House of Villains, season 3. That's a very fun show.
Season 3. Yeah.
For those who haven't seen House of Villains,
it's like Traitors but dirty, and it really is. Wait, have any of you heard of it? Just so much.
The rule is, it's like, don't ask, has anybody heard of it?
Oh, you're right. Can we do a retake?
What do you want to do?
Gosh,
You have
season 3, House of Villains. Yeah.
It would be so funny if you were like, I'm doing House of Villains, dead silence, and then you said, has anybody seen it? And they went nuts organically.
We like everything except for the host. Yeah,
but these are reality stars, some of whom you have, from your Soup days, have given a hard time.
Yeah, we, Tom Sandoval is on this season.
Wow.
From Vanderpump. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. And there's a great scene where he's apparently a very good musician. He's a very good trumpet player. I'm not kidding. But the fillers in his lips were so thick that he couldn't make a seal on the trumpet. And to his credit, he was really good about it. And so we're just like, keep playing that trumpet, man. It is. Yeah, this is the greatest show you've never seen. This is great.
I mean, it's a pretty good sales pitch, I will say right there. I definitely
you.
want to at least watch that scene, for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, season 4 coming up, right?
There we go. Thanks for being here, buddy. Let's go get dinner tonight. Let's make John pay for it. You're the best.
Thank you for having me.
John McHale, Animal Control. Thursday nights on Fox, streams the next day on Hulu. We'll be right back with Allison Oliver.